I'm home. What? What are you wearing, Hina? What are you wearing? Is that a school uniform? You don't wear a school uniform. What? What? It might be weird to say I'm home going into somebody else's house, but I've practically lived here since I was little. But today it felt less like home. The reason was pretty obvious. It was because I was wearing completely different clothes than usual. Yeah, because I couldn't tell. I wasn't used to them, so I couldn't relax. I'd been wearing them since this morning, but it hadn't gotten any better. Oh, you could stop making that face now, can't you? Yurirei turned around to me and laughed when she saw my face. Was it really that obvious? Well, I'm not really surprised. You look like a completely different person, Hina. Oh, is this like school picture time? Yeah, that's what it sounds like. You're sending those pictures to your grandma, aren't you? You should have smiled a little more. I thought I was. I suppose you were, though it might have looked a little strained. You think so? Just a little. We decided to send some pictures to my grandma out in the country before the entrance ceremony, the day after tomorrow, so we'd gone to a photo studio to take them. Yurirei had accompanied me since my mom and dad were both at work. My grandma had congratulated me on my acceptance and said she was looking forward to my attendance, so I'd worn my new uniform. But I really don't like wearing skirts. I haven't worn too many before now, either. The blazer I took off a few minutes ago was kinda stiff, too. The uniform looks good on you, though. It's not often I get to see you sitting so still like a little doll, either. You were cute. Let me see the pictures when you get them, okay? Well, if Yurirei says I looked cute, I guess it's okay. It looks good on you is probably just to make me feel better after how uncomfortable I'm sure I looked, though. But I heard Shoujo isn't really strict about their uniform. Not really. Everyone wears them for the entrance and graduation ceremonies, though. You should wear it for those at least. Then I just need to put up with it for the entrance ceremony? What about after that? Can I find a way to get out of wearing the skirt? Come to think of it, there are girls going to school in their tracksuits, aren't there? Maybe I just need to join a club then. If you don't like uniforms very much, you shouldn't have gone to school with them. I wanted to go to Shoujo, though. Yeah, I was a little surprised when you suddenly declared you were attending. You said you'd already sent in your application, too. It's true that I hadn't thought too much about where I wanted to go to school. When the time to make the decision came, the first thing I thought was that I wanted to go to the same school as Yurirei. That's why I chose Shoujo. My grades were a little risky, but I studied hard and it all worked out. Yurirei helped me too. Why did I want to go to the same school as Yurirei? I don't even really know myself. Maybe I just didn't want to be apart from her since we've been together for so long. I didn't think I was really that clingy toward Yurirei, though. But I thought it'd be nice to go to the same school as her, and no other schools had come to mind. It's pretty impressive that you got accepted after making such a snap decision. Well, how about a snack? You're getting hungry around now, right, Hina? I am a little hungry, since we were out for so long after having lunch. It's not as though I've been running for any club activities, so I'm not starving or anything. But there's still some time until dinner, and I do tend to get hungry around this time. I baked some cookies, and I'll make tea. Go home for a minute, okay? You don't want to wrinkle your uniform too much. You can go change out of it now. Yay, I can finally get out of this skirt. Yurirei put the water on the stove and arranged cookies on a plate. I watched for a second before getting up. Phew. I sat down on my bed after changing into one of my tracksuits I usually wear at home. I must have been a little nervous in that skirt, maybe since I wasn't used to it. Tracksuits are much more comfortable. I'll have to pick a club quickly so I can start wearing a tracksuit to school. I'm definitely joining a sports team. After a short rest, I thought back to the sight of Yurirei preparing those snacks before I left. Don't we know that Hina ran track before high school, like in junior high or something? I think we know that, so we already know she's pretty athletic. But then it would make sense that she'd want to join the track team in high school, right? I don't know. We should probably just keep going because the answer will show up eventually. She looked like she was enjoying herself, hadn't she? Yurirei really does like making food and eating with people and stuff. She enjoys it. That's good. I've noticed that Yurirei's been acting strangely for a little while now, since before she started going to Shirojo. She stopped smiling as much when making or eating food. It still tastes good, though. I think it started a little after she won that competition with the cooking club. But why when they won? She seemed so happy when we celebrated their victory. I know she put away the certificate and trophy she got for winning in her room, but why? I would have wanted to show it off. I wonder why. I wonder if something happened. I've thought about asking a few times, but in the end I never have. I never could. Yurirei might not want me worrying about her like that. Yurirei's always taken care of her problems on her own before now. She's awesome after all. If it's something she can do on her own, she'll definitely do it. I might just make things more complicated if I try to help. That's what I think, so I've stayed silent. If it were something she couldn't do on her own, I bet she'd tell me. Oh, that must be why I want to go to Shirojo. So that if Yurirei wants to tell me something, I can be there for her right away. So that I can be by Yurirei's side. So that I can be as close to her as possible. So that I can rush to her side if she ever needs help. So that I can be first to her side. I want to be there for her first if Yurirei ever needs anything. I want to be there first even if she solves everything on her own and starts feeling better too. I want to always be by Yurirei's side. So that I can always see her. So that her voice can always reach me. We might get to spend a lot of time together if we go to the same school. So I'll put up with the skirt at least for the entrance ceremony. That's what I thought as I gazed idly up at the uniform hanging on my wall. I should go back to Yurirei's house. But I'll join a club as soon as I can, because a tracksuit feels way more comfortable. I don't think I'd be able to run very fast in a skirt. It would bother me too much. Welcome back. Perfect timing. I'll pour you some tea. I sat down in my usual chair at her kitchen table. I always sit here when I eat at Yurirei's house. There was a mountain of homemade cookies at the center of the table. I reached out to them right away. Did you wash your hands? Yeah, when I left. When you left? Well, I guess that's fine. Thanks for the cookies. Help yourself. Here, have some tea too. I accepted the cup of tea between stuffing my cheeks with tasty cookies. Yurirei knew what I needed. Yurirei knew what I wanted without needing to ask. Milk tea, and I bet she hadn't put any sugar in it either. Yep, perfect. Oh yeah, Ano was wondering what we should do to celebrate your acceptance. Ano-chan? Yeah, she wanted to treat you to something since she's going to be your senpai now. Seems like she's only considering food, though I guess that means she knows you pretty well by now. Ano-chan is Yurirei's friend, one she made after starting at Shirojo. She's come to hang out at Yurirei's place a few times, and we've hung out together too. She's a fun person. She always has a bunch of stuff to say about games and manga and other stuff I don't really get. She always forgets something every time she comes over to hang out. According to Yunine, it's a really bad habit of hers. Yunine seems to have cheered up a bit after becoming friends with Ano-chan. She's always smiling when they talk. She smiles when she complains about Ano-chan's forgetfulness, too. So I like Ano-chan, since she's able to cheer Yunine up. But it's a little boring when they talk about Shoujo stuff I don't know anything about. At times like those, I get kind of frustrated about being a year younger than Yunine and not being in her class at school. There isn't anything I can do about that, though. It's been a long year since I've been eager to join those conversations, and the days since getting accepted to Shoujo have felt even longer. But in a few days, I'll be going to the same school as Yunine again. That makes me happy. Hey, Yunine. Yeah? Is Shoujo fun? Huh? It looked like Yunine had to think about it a little. I wonder why. From her conversations with Ano-chan, Shoujo sounds like a fun place. Well, I think it's a good school. Yeah, I know that. I've heard enough about it from Yunine. She said it's a casual school that's not too strict with its regulations. Are you gonna do track and field again, Hina? I want to join a sports club, but I'm not sure which one. Just stick with track and field since I've been doing it so long? I do like to run. Our track team's supposed to be pretty good. Really? Yeah, I think there are people on the team who have made it to the national finals. Huh. The national finals? That's pretty awesome. Maybe I should join if there are such impressive people there. Should I look around first before deciding? That might take a while, though. I want to join as soon as I can so I can start wearing my tracksuits to school. What should I do? Yeah, I think I heard that before summer vacation. Is Yunine thinking I'll join the track and field team too? Is that why she remembered that? I wasn't set on it or anything, but maybe I will do it again. Oh, look at Yuna. Subconsciously picking up on information for you, or maybe consciously picking up on information for you. Anticipating what you want. I should go check it out right after school starts. Now I'm looking forward to it a little. Our school's in the mountains, so you get a good workout climbing up the hill in the morning. You'll probably like it though, Hina. Why? Well, you like running, don't you? You always used to run up every hill you saw. Yeah, I do like running. I've decided I'll join the track and field team. I'll ask my teacher about it right after the entrance ceremony. I guess I do think it's a fun school. Oh, that's right. It'll be more fun this year since you'll be there, Hina. Oh, that's sweet. Hey, Hina, are you okay? My tea went down the wrong pipe. Oh, yeah, when you try to breathe tea, I do that all the time when I'm drinking tea. It's the worst. Here, a napkin. Did you get any on your clothes? No. I was surprised. I wasn't expecting Yunine to say something like that all of a sudden. That she'd be happy with me there too. Or are you blushing, Hina? That's adorable. Or is your face just flushed because you're coughing up the tea you're choking on? What were you so surprised about? Are you okay now? Yunine patted me on the back. It wasn't very cool of me to choke on my tea like that, but I was a little happy about the contact. It'd be fun with me, huh? Her hand felt good on my back, stroking and patting it. I could feel the warmth. I was happy, but my heart was beating kind of fast for some reason. So Yunine's happy we'll be going to the same school too. I'm glad. It kind of feels like she's been waiting for me. Those words alone were enough to make me glad that I chose Shoujo. Yunine's starting a new semester tomorrow. After the entrance ceremony the next day, I'll be attending the same school. We can go to the same school together for the whole next 2 years until she graduates. I'll get to see Yunine at school again. I want to be by her side as much as I can, so that if something happens, I can be there with her right away. She still isn't quite herself yet. And so that I'm close to her when she's feeling better again. Yurirei. Yeah? I'm looking forward to going to the same school, too. Yeah? I'm glad. Yurirei smiled. I smiled, too. I'm looking forward to another year with you, Yurirei. Roll, roll, candies roll, rolling in your mouth. 2 sweet flavors, roll, roll, rolling. No matter the time period, girls love charms, trends that suddenly appear and immediately spread to others. They have no basis, yet girls love them. No matter the strange method, they'll entrust their modest wishes to these charms. Even the smallest things are carefully tended to. Every time one of them spreads, girls will make their wishes. Small things, trivial things, but things that are precious to them. They take these secret feelings of theirs, little things in their hearts, call them wishes, and entrust them to these charms. Then they continue the charm, praying that these wishes of theirs will come true. Quietly, without ever telling anyone of their wish, perhaps revealing it only to a close friend. Now, what sort of charm is making the rounds at this school? 2 pieces of candy are required to begin with. 2 pieces of different varieties. You toss both pieces into your mouth and slowly let them dissolve. If the 2 pieces shrink and disappear without being broken by your teeth, your wish will come true. A foolish idea, yet one they believe. Today, too, someone will put 2 candies in their mouth and begin this charm. Roll, roll. Roll, roll. These 2. Yeah, I guess I wouldn't not expect these 2 to be interested in something like this. They seem like the type. It's pretty hard to do this while we're working. You might be right. Whoa, that was close. I almost bit in while picking up that stuff. We'll have to be careful. What are you wishing for, Miki-san? Well, what about you, Maki-chan? If you tell me yours, I'll tell you mine. I, wish that our work for the school festival will end soon, so we can hang out in the hideout. Oh, and that your exams will go well, Miki-san. Oh, you have 2 wishes. Yep, it's fine. I have 4 different candies in my mouth. Holy shit, what are you, a chipmunk? You just store that stuff in your cheeks? You're pretty greedy, huh, Maki-chan? What's your wish, Miki-san? Well, that you'll do well on your finals, maybe. Your midterms didn't go so well, right? I tried pretty hard, though maybe I could have worked a little harder. Should I help you study come October? Really? Please, thank you. Candies roll, rolling in your mouth. 2 sweet flavors, roll, roll, rolling. Or sometimes 4, if you're Sana. Roll, roll. Oh, these 3 too? Are we gonna see all our girls doing this shit? I have but one wish, that our friendship will carry on eternally. Uh-huh. Hey, what about you, Sasa? What do you wish for? Allowance hike. Huh? Wait a second, you can't do that, Sasa. You should wish for our friendship, too. Yeah, that's what friends do. You all wish for your friendship to never end. When you're friends, you do that together. Come on, Sasa, get with the program. Why wouldn't you? Come on, I'll give you more candy, so change your wish, okay? No way, that's too much work. You have to. The wish will get stronger if we all wish it. Umi. What? I love you. Oh. Sasa. Oh. Stop being so... Look, you made her bite it. Now your friendship's doomed. It's doomed. I bit it. You fell for it. Oh, of course it was a trick. Nice one, Sasa. I wouldn't use the distraction tactic. Ah, geez, you're so mean, Sasa. Come on, shut up, you two. Ah, Nana, what about you? What did you wish for? You've got candy too, right? Huh? It's already gone. This is such a stupid superstition, though. It would never come true. Oh, called it. What? I don't think that's true. It's the latest thing, right? Everybody says it works. You really believe that? I don't. What do you wish for? Good sleep. Candies roll, rolling in your mouth. 2 sweet flavors, roll, roll, rolling. Roll, roll. Maybe I messed up this combination. Sour and sweet don't really go that well together. I disagree, Kiri. Sour-sweet is the best combo. Oh, what are you doing? There's this charm that's popular right now. I'm trying it out. Oh, how does it go? If you can keep 2 different candies in your mouth without biting them before they dissolve, your wish will come true. Huh, I see. There were all sorts of charms like that when I was a student, too. It's kind of nostalgic. You sound like an old lady, Tsukio-chan. How rude. So, what are you wishing for, Kiri? Will it not come true if you tell me? Nah, I think you can tell. I'm wishing that you'd call me Kiri in front of other people, Tsukio-chan. I can't do that. Who knows? Maybe it'll come true if I do it right. It won't. You want to try, Tsukio-chan? Here, I'll give you candy. Sure, I'll have some. Oh, this is good. So what are you gonna wish for? Let's see. For everyone to be happy, I guess. You liar. I'm not lying. You're wishing for something else, aren't you? Well, maybe I could use less overtime. Yeah. I'm here late every night until the school festival. Just once I'd like to go home at like 9. That still seems pretty late. Candies roll, rolling in your mouth. 2 sweet flavors, roll, roll, rolling. Dude, those school superstitions are always fun when you're that age and they just like sweep the entire school and everyone's like buying into it. Trying to think of some I had growing up, but I can't remember anything specific. But I definitely remember moments like this. Ooh, and honestly, like the idea of like biting hard candy like sends a shiver down my spine because my teeth are so delicate. It just sounds painful to bite on candy. Whoa, I bit it again. What? That charm? Yeah, but I just keep messing it up. I guess I'm just bad at keeping candy in my mouth. When it gets small, I can't help it. It's like rock and roll. I just crunch into it. That's just like you, Yoka. Ah, dang it, one more time. What are you wishing so desperately for? I wouldn't wish for anything other than my festival concert rocking everyone's socks off, right? Do you need to be relying on a miracle so early? You've still got time to prepare, don't you? If you've got time to waste on silly charms, I think using it to practice would be more productive, wouldn't you? Yeah. Though, I suppose you can't exactly practice at school, so it's not the worst way to use your time. Yeah, right? What about you, Aki? Do you have anything you want to wish for? I'll give you some candy. Sure, I can make a wish. Oh, on what? What's your wish? That you won't come in late. Huh? I think I've done everything else I can do on that front, so... Now that I've put in the effort myself, I'll hope for a miracle to do the rest. No, I'll try harder. Good. You haven't been late in September yet. I hope you can keep it up. Yeah. Candies roll, rolling in your mouth. 2 sweet flavors. Roll, roll, rolling. Roll, roll. Oh, I miss Miyu and Matsuri. We haven't seen them in so long, I feel like. What's with Miyu? Seriously, Matsuri is just... This is all Miyu's fault. It's Matsuri's fault. I didn't do anything wrong. We haven't done anything physical in forever. She could let me touch her a little bit, couldn't she? Oh jeez, do we have to go back to this? To these two being such blockheads? I can't believe she tried to do something like that at school, breaking our rules. What would she have done if someone had seen us? Really? Hina would have been better. She's cuter and more honest than Miyu. If only she'd learned from someone serious like Hina. I should be going out with Hina. I'd rather spend the school festival with Hina than Miyu. I'll never lose to Matsuri. I'll come up with a great way to entertain Hina at the school festival. I wish. I really wish. Miyu would hurry up and apologize to me. Matsuri would just apologize to me. Candies roll, rolling in your mouth. 2 sweet flavors. Roll, roll, rolling. I guess we're supposed to assume that Miyu and Matsuri were doing the candy thing. Roll, roll. So like this charm. It's nice that it's easy and you can try over and over. And like the cost, it's not much either. But the calories are a little worrying, don't you think? 2 candies are already almost like a snack, you know? You think so? It doesn't bother you, Hina-chan? Yeah, I don't know. 2 candies doesn't seem like that big of a deal to me. But then again, that might be my American mentality kicking in. And I've always been athletic, too. So to me, I just burn that stuff off so quickly. I'm so jealous. I guess you work out plenty on the track team. Look how nice and slim you are. Don't touch me, Ano-chan. Oh, how cold. So what are you wishing for, Hina-chan? Meat for dinner. I want grilled chicken tonight. Wouldn't it be quicker to just ask Yuna for that? I already did. What are you doing the charm for, then? What about you, Ano-chan? What are you wishing for? I'm wishing that I win the giveaway I entered yesterday. I'll really need a miracle. What kind of giveaway? Sorry, I don't think I can tell you. It might be a bit too soon for you, Hina-chan. What is in that? Yeah, what is that giveaway, Ano? Now I'm curious. I would like to know. It's a... Yuna's doing it for all 3 of them. Oh, that's hilarious. And so, like, Megumi and Sachi to be like, we want to do the charm too, Yuna. It's a bit hard to keep 6 of them in my mouth at once. Whoa, your mouth is like a sweet explosion, Yuna. Oh, this one's kind of bitter. I wonder what flavor it is. I can't believe you're making me do this. Can you really not believe it, Yuna? Because I could absolutely believe it, and I think at this point you should absolutely expect it from these 2. I'm sorry, everyone was doing it, so we just wanted to try too. Girls always have to try charms, right? Your curses aren't enough for you, Megumi? Hey, I did real charms and stuff too, you know. There were quite a few things like that in my time too. Girls love them, whatever the period, don't they? Yeah, this stuff's always going in and out of fashion, and it's always a little different each time. You better take this seriously, Yuna. No biting, okay? I know. It's a bit difficult to keep track of them all, though. I'm sure you can do it. Yeah. It's enough for 3 people, after all. So what are you wishing for, Yuna-san? Huh? Well, I didn't really have anything I wanted to wish for personally, so... I'm wishing you and Megumi can stay together forever, though. Oh, Yuna, that's so sweet. Are you being serious or are you making a joke? I feel like Yuna wouldn't joke about something like that. Even though we know Yuna can be teasing and loving with her teasing, I don't think she'd joke about something like this. And that is super sweet that you're being sincere. Oh. My. What are you saying? That's only natural. You don't need to wish for it. Wish something else. It's fine, just wishing whatever, isn't it? It's fine just wishing whatever, isn't it? If I've got a serious wish I want granted, I'll go to the temple or shrine or something. What do you mean, whatever? How rude! Thank you, Yuna-san. And what are you two wishing for? Huh? Well, I wish for you to be happy, Yuna-san. I wish for you to live a good long life, Yuna. Oh, you too! Stop! You're gonna make Yuna choke on the candy! Clearly that's what's happening! Yeah, exactly. But the three of you, your friendship is so... It warms my soul. I mean, you three have come so far. Yuna, are you okay? I'm fine. My throat hurts. I swallowed all of them. Holy shit, you swallowed all of them? You didn't choke on any of them? That's incredible. What? My, you didn't bite them, but I wonder what happens if you swallow them. Who knows? Candies roll, rolling in your mouth. Two sweet flavors. Roll, roll, rolling. Roll, rolling. Girls' wishes writing on them. Everyone's wishes all dissolve inside their mouths, wrapped up in candy. Good luck, girls. I hope all your wishes come true.